non-finite verbs for Standard 8. Now this is the chapter of It So Happened. There are two books. First, It So Happens, and second is Honeydew. Today we will read the chapter 2 of It So Happened. Its name is Children at Work. It is written by Gita, Anushka, Ravishankar, Orijit, Shivie. Three writers are there of this chapter. Here in the chapter, the story starts from a boy who is left the house and not having anything to eat, and even he is not having any shelter. It is the story about the rag pickers. Rag pickers, those who collect the rags, the garbage from the roads. So we will read the chapter and we will learn the meaning of the hard words. We will know the explanation of the chapter. Today we will start from the starting portion, and I hope that you will learn, you will like the video, and you are there to subscribe my channel. Please do the comments if you are having any doubts, if you are wanting to know anything related with the chapter. So let's start the chapter. There are many reasons why children have to work. Some help their family make a livelihood. Others who run away from unhappy homes need to support themselves. Children who have to work can't go to school and play like other children of their age. Here, as the name is showing, that children at work means the people, the children, the kids, those who are not having homes. What will be the livelihood of their kind of children? If they are not having any family, that how and who will be there to help them? How they will survive their life? So here is the story that who has left the home, how he will be there in the center or in the life of the world. Velu, an 11-year-old boy, runs away from home. Here the main character is Velu, and he is learning the life, and he is only 11 years old. He has to run from his home. He wanders around for hours before getting on a train to Chennai without a ticket. He wanders around for hours, means so many time has been spent, and he is moving from here and there because he is wanting to catch the train. And he got the train without ticket. He sat in the train who was moving towards the city Chennai. Tired and hungry, he doesn't know where to go when a stranger at the station shouts a word of welcome. He was not knowing anything. Either he is not knowing that he is going somewhere, or he is not knowing that what he will do to go there. So he was too much tired, and yes, he was feeling hungry because he was not having anything to eat, and he is also not knowing that where he is going. So when the Kanyakumari Express pulled in at Chennai Central, it took Velu some time to get off. Now he is in the train, and the train's name is Kanyakumari Express. It is pulled in. Pulled in means arrived. It is arrived at the station Chennai Central, Chennai, and Velu get down from that train. When he finally stood on the platform, his legs felt wobbly, as if he was still on a moving train. Now he come down from the bogie of the train, and he is standing on the platform, and his legs are wobbly. Wobbly means unsteady, means he was not able to stand on the station. It feels when we have the journey for the long time. So he was feeling that now also he is in the train. So his body was shivering and moving. Oh, out of the way, a porter went by with a loaded trolley. Velu jumped aside. Someone called him and warned warned him that, oh, out of the way, means he should take a side because someone was there. He was the porter. Porter, the man who carries the loads on the station, platforms, railway stations or bus stands. So he is having the trolley, means he was having the boarded trolley, he was having the cart, and in that cart so many trunks, so many briefcases were carried. Velu jumped aside, so hearing the voice of porter, Velu jumped aside. He sat on a bench on the platform, putting his small bundle down. In all his 11 years, he had never seen so many people, except once a year at the fair in his village. He sat on a bench. Now he was there to sit on the bench, who was settled on the station. So he was there on the platform, and on the bench he was there to sit. And he was putting his bundle, he was carrying the bundle with him, and in it he was having some clothes. And in all his 11 years he had never seen so many people. On the station so many people are there now. Have you also seen? Yes. So he is also seeing that so many people are wandering here and there. First time he is seeing so many people on the platform, first time in his life. Except once a year at the fair in his village. Only he has seen so many people in the village when the fair is settled down. So he was shocked and was seeing so many people, and he was in so much wonder. People walked by bumping into him with their suitcases. People was moving here and there and walking here and there and bumping into it. Bumping, hitting. They were pushing each other because they were having the heavy loads. They were carrying the suitcases. Through the heavy loads, they were pushing each other. A voice announced something on a loudspeaker. Something was announced, and the voice was there, which was heard by Bailey. Near him, a group of people sat on their luggage. Now he was sitting on the bench, and near him, some people was there who were also sitting near Belu on the bench. Looking at the TV hanging from the roof, the noise was startled. Now the TV was settled there on the roof of the platform, and some people were there. They were having the eyes on the TV, and the voice was terrible, horrible. Belu put his head down on his knees, feeling miserable and exhausted. He had run away from his village 2 days ago. Belu put his head down. Now he was too much tired. So due to the tiredness, he put his head on the knees to have the relaxation. So he was feeling miserable, sad, very upset and exhausted, very unexcited. Means he was not having the strength to live, to head up. So he was so much tired and hungry, and he was sad. Due to the sadness and hungerness, he put his head onto the knees. He had run away from his village 2 days ago. Now 2 days have been passed. He left his home before 2 days, and for 2 days he had eaten nothing but some peanuts and a piece of jaggery. Jaggery, good. So he was not having anything to eat, only he was having some piece of peanuts. Only he was having the peanuts and jaggery, the piece of jaggery. Within 2 days, he only ate these two things. In his bundle, he carried a shirt, a towel, and a comb. Only 3 things were there in the bundle: the shirt and a comb and a towel. He had walked for most of the first day to Kannur and then got the train to Chennai. Now he was moving the first day to Kannur, means it was the name of the another city. First he had to go to Kannur, after that he will catch the train. So he first day was wasted in Kannur, and then he got the train from Kannur to Chennai. Belu had no money for a ticket. He was not having any money to buy the ticket. But he was too much lucky that in that compartment where he was sitting, no collector, no TC, no ticket collector come there to check the unreserved compartment. This was not the reserved compartment. Reserved means the person, the people who reserve the seats, reservation, just like the reservation. So no one was there to check the tickets of anyone. He had tried to sleep on the floor near the door. Now it is the atmosphere of the train. When he was in the train, he was trying to sleep on the floor near the door of the bogie of the train. But a group of men next to him had played cards and shouted all night. Some people were there, a group of people were there near him. They were shouting, they were playing the cards, and they were not sleep any time at the night in the train. So Belu was also being disturbed and he was not also able to have the sleep. "Yay, what new to town here?" called out a rough voice. Among the people, those who were playing the cards, a rough voice came and someone saw that the news station had come. How he come to know that the news station had come? Because the train is stopped. So he was shouting, "What? Which town of this is?" Velu opened his eyes. There were a lot of people standing around, but nobody was looking at him. So everyone was in shouting and gathering with each other, and no one was there to bother to say, to ask anything to Velu. Everyone was gathering here and there. They were standing near the door and they were wanting to come inside the train. Here, he turned around. Some voices were coming around or among Velu, and he was shocked and he turned all around that who is shouting and who is there. Behind him was a girl around his own age wearing a long banyan that came down to her knees. He saw that near him on the back side of his body, he saw that there was a girl and she was wearing the banyan was too long and it was coming up to the knees, and he was there. He was shocked to listen her voice, and she was only also about her age. Her hair was stiff and brownish and she had a huge sack on one shoulder. Her hair was stiff. The hard hair was there, means for a long time she didn't have comb on her hair, and that's why it was too much hard and heavy. And brownish in color, it was not fully black because it was not having any taking care of the hair. She had a huge sack on his shoulder. Sack, the bag, the satchel, old bag, the bag which is made up of bora or plastic. So she was having or carrying the bag on her shoulder. She was picking up dirty plastic cups from the floor. She was collecting the plastic cups and the plastic materials from the floor, the dirty floor, from the garbage, and putting all the things in that sack or in that bag. Why is she calling me? Thought Velu. Velu was thinking that who is she and why she is calling to me, and why is a girl wearing a banyan? She was having a question that why she is wearing the banyan. Why? Because the banyan is a cloth for the man, and but here the girl is wearing it. So why she was wearing it? Velu was having the curious questions in his mind. No need to stare stupidly. What is your name? The girl was too smart, and smartly she said to him that why are you staring to me? Why are you looking at me like this? What is your name? Velu, muttered Velu, looking away. He was moving his eyes here and there, and now he was not staring on her face because she shouted on him, and to see here and there, he said that my name is Velu, muttered sad. So Mr. Velu, said the girl, looking at this bundle, run away from home. She warned him that you are seeing this bundle, see here. Seeing his bundle means the bundle was putting there of Velu, and she was looking at that bundle and she was saying that, so Mr. Velu, run from home, means you come here to run from your home. She understood because he was having the bundle of clothes. Velu didn't answer. He didn't want to tell some strange girl what he had done. Velu was reserved, was not wanting to give the answer to the strange person, the strange girl, what she was wanting, because she was not having this type of nature. So he doesn't give any answer to that strange girl. He had run away because he could understand his father beating him for one more day. Now he was thinking that he had to run from home because his father had beaten him, and from the beaten thing, from the hitness, he was run away from there because he couldn't stand, he couldn't tolerate the beating. His father would snatch away all the money Velu and his sisters earned spent it on drink. Whatever the money or whichever the money was earned by Velu and by his sisters, each and everything is snatched by the father of Velu, and he spent all the money on the drinks or on the bad habits. So due to the drunkenness, he is not a good father and he also beats his children. Don't you think, I don't know, this place is full of children like you. Now he was taking the information and advice by that girl, and she was saying that don't worry, don't think like this, and this is the place where your type and my type of children are kept here. So what are you going to do here? Become rich. What are you wanting to do to become the rich person? Means अमीर बनने के लिए क्या करने वाले हो? Just like this, she was wanting to ask the questions. She sat down next to him. Velu stepped away slightly. Now she was not having any hesitation. She sat behind Velu, but Velu little bit shifted on the left side of her bench, and she was there to ask something about his life. He felt hunger pinching him and pressed his stomach with a grimace. Hungry? Asked the girl. Now he was feeling hunger. It is felt through the face now. So the girl was smart, and due to the smartness, she also have the hint that he is feeling the hunger and pressed his stomach with a grimace. Grimace, an ugly twisted expression on a person's face, means he was pressing his stomach, and while he was pressing his stomach, his features of the face was turned, and through the features on the face, the girl was there to feel that he is having the hunger. And asked, you are feeling hungry? You won't get food by sitting here glumly, making faces. I can find some if you want. He is giving the faces and the marks and the wrinkles on his face. So the girl asked that glumly in a depressed way. You no need to sit here with glumly manner, with depressed manner, and you are making faces. No need to make the faces. I am here something to have for you. So if you are wanting to eat, if you are wanting to become the rich person, so come with me and we will find the work for you. She picked up her sack and started to walk away. Velu stayed on the bench. What should he do? She picked up her sack. Now she picked up her sack, her bag on a shoulder, and without staring on Velu, she was walking and moving forward. Velu was there. He remained there on the bench, and he didn't do anything. He was thinking that he should go or not. Should he follow the girl? He was not having anything to have, to eat, to think. So only he was thinking that he should follow that girl or not. Where was she going to take him? So many questions, so many curious things were moving here and there, and she was despairing around the crowd. He was staring her, but she was disappeared. She was mingled. She was mingled in the crowd, and she was not able to be seen. So he had to make up his mind quickly. Now he had made his mind quickly, and he was wanting to follow that girl. And he decided, anyway, I have no idea where to go. He jumped out and ran after her. She wasn't even looking back to see where he was. Now he made quickly his mind that he is also wanting to go behind her, and she also was not having any botherness to look back on me. So up to here, the excitement will be increased, and next day we will start a new portion, the part 2. Till now, have a good day. Bye.